So Python, we are learning for multiple. Python is very powerful. Like you can hear it in most of the things you can hear most of the job descriptions. They're looking for knowledge on the Python. Why it is so popular is it is used in everywhere today. It could be for automation purpose. It could be for data analyst roles, data analyst. And most of the buzzword is have now AI, ML and artificial intelligence. All these places Python has been used very extensively. Okay. Why it is so popular? Why other programming languages are not being used? Because Python is an open source. Like it's not like there is no company is owning the Python. It is an open source. Anyone can use it. Anyone can also contribute it. Example, today together we find a good program that automatically check the health of the laptop. Example, I am going to build a program that automatically checks the health of my laptop. What is taking a lot of time, like what is the CPU, what is the memory, what is taking a lot of time. So I wanted to write a program. But after you write it, you find it is very beautiful program. Anybody can also use it. So you can also contribute to the Python community. There is something called we have Python community. What is community means? It's like you and me as a developers. There is a community of developers who own the Python. There is no company. Example, we have a company called Microsoft. Microsoft has its own product. It is owned by Microsoft. We have a something called Oracle, Salesforce. These are proprietary licenses or companies owning the products or a products. But Python is not belongs to anyone. It is owned by the public community. So as I said, we built a program that is very helpful for others also. We can contribute to the community that you can ask community members to include your program as well. That's why it is growing very fast and being used in multiple places. Okay, but I am not going to teach AI, ML or anything, but I am going to teach you the basic fundamental of Python programming, how any other programming works, how Python is working, and also some of the automation skills and data analysis skills I'm going to explain. Okay. So as you know, most of you require to have an editor where you try to write your Python program, correct? You need an editor where you're writing a Python. For that, as of now, you need not install anything on your laptop. Everything is live to learn on the cloud. As long as you have an internet, that is enough. Later part, we have multiple editors in the market. I will teach you. Either you can use a PyCharm or Anaconda. That we can have an editor where you can build your projects. As of now, you need not to install anything on your laptop. What then? Where do you try out your experiments? Where do you learn your coding? For that is very you have a Colab. Okay, there is a something called Google Colab. It is online platform. You can just Google Colab. Type it on your here. You can see here, welcome to Colab. Click on it. Okay, it will take you to the sign in page. Okay, it's already signed in. I'm going to use one of my, I am going to use one of my existing, okay, Gmail account. I'm going to have it. Okay, so it is going to have a first of your page. Let it be fine. See, I did not do anything. I just searched for Google Colab and I logged in through the one of my Gmail account because this Google Colab platform is given by the Google. You must have a Google account, a Gmail account. I used one of my Google account I created. Then what you have to do is just go and create a new notebook in Drive. It is going to create a new notebook in Drive. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to call it as here. I want to use this one. Get started. File. Open a new notebook in Drive. Okay. Okay. That's it. It is going to create a new file where you are going to try out. And this is your console or this is your environment where you are going to try everything. So I'm going to save it as example. I'm going to save this file as class 1. Okay. Class 1. Okay. So what happens once you save this file is you can go and check out. You can go to Drive, Google Drive. Whatever the Google account you created, example, I have created in one of my account. Okay, I just go there. There is a folder is created here. Look at here. There is a file is created here. Class 1 notebook. So whenever you create a new thing, this file will be get saved in your Google Drive. Okay. So this is your console. So any questions here? I just rename my file into the class1.python. So each one you call it as a cell. This one you called it as a cell. Cell is the one where you execute your program. You can have multiple cells. Just you can click here. It is shows here code. You can add a multiple cells. This is where you are going to write your Python script. Okay, it's very easy. As of now, you have not done any installation. You are using the Google Colab on the internet. You doesn't have any installation. So first you go and created your new file. Then you have your file here. So this one is called cell. Cell can be two types. One is your coding, where you write your code. Other one is informative or a text file. Example, I wanted to add, example, look at here, I wanted to add a text. Okay. You can move this up. You can use these arrows to up and have it on the top. Example, you can have it here, example, Python basics. Okay. I am going to create a information like this Python. This has created your info. So you can have a two types of a cell. One is your coding cell, other one is your information text. You can see here, you can click here. It shows your two tabs. One is your coding, other one is text. I am going to add your text. This is just an information about Python. Now I wanted to start your very basics of a Python. As you seen, most of the program language, I wanted to print my name. Example, I want to display my name. In Python, we have a very simple statement called print. Print is a keyword. You need to open parenthesis and close parenthesis. What you wanted to print, example, Vinay. Okay, I am going to write it. This is very simple Python command. Okay, you return. Now you need to execute. You need to run and see the output. You can do it in two ways. One is you have a, here look at here, run cell. When you click on this, whatever the script you written in this cell will be get executed and you see your output. Got it? Very simple. Example, I wanted to try another simple example. I'm choosing another cell. Why I'm using the other cell? I wanted to test different examples in the different cells. I'm going to use a different cell to try. Example, now I'm going to say print. Okay. We can also use double quotes also. Welcome to Python. So what you have to do now, you need to execute. Either you can use control, enter together. See, control and enter, you press it. The given cell will be get executed. Output will be written here. Any question here? For, see, this is your text type. Whatever the type I have written here, this is all a string or a text, correct? So there are different things we have. One is numbers we have. Other one is you have a string type you have. Okay. Other one is we have booleans. So this is called a data type. I'll teach you. Whenever you have a text information, it is in a text. We call them as strings. Either you have to enclose within the single quotes or we can use a double quotes, but don't mix it like this. Using both the things, you run it, it will get an error. See here, unsupported string literal means you are open with the double quotes. You must close with the double quotes. Do not mix it. Okay. So any question here? Anyone has any questions? No questions? You can speak. I think your mic is allowed to speak. Okay. You can ask me, sir, can we write only one statement within a cell? Can you write a multiple statement? Yes. You can write a big program also. There is no restrictions how many commands you write it and is. I'm going to combine multiple things. Let's see now. Print. Welcome to Python. Okay, next again. Print seems Python is easy. Okay. We are happy to learn it. Happy to learn. So now you run it. See, all your statement got executed, correct? What are the three statements here? This is called a one statement or one command. What are the commands you have? All three got executed, correct? Look at here. This is an example of a single command in this string. See, you have to imagine, you need to understand each cell is your program. Whatever the program you wanted to write, you can run it in eCell. Okay, when you run only that particular script in the cell will get executed. Got it? Only that particular content in the cell is got executed. Any question, guys, here? Quickly say yes, no, at least in the chat window.
No, sir.
That is disallowed for
No,
you.
sir.
All fine, yes? Okay. Have interaction. It's for you. I'm not taking any money. I just wanted to teach because many of you wanted aspiration of learning Python. At least, hey, yes, no, that will help me to understand you are following or not. But in a given print statement, can we print only one statement, or we can also print multiple statement? We can print multiple statement as well. Let's see Python. Welcome to Python. So each statement you can separated by comma. I can have multiple. We are happy to learn it. We are happy to learn it. Sorry. See what I have done now? I have written a multiple statement in a single print statement. Clear? So what we did first? We learned using so I understood the different type of cells. One is your Python basics. That is your, see, when you wanted to add a new cell is like, look at here. You want to add more cells, you just go and keep your cursor here. It will give. You can add text or you can also add a code. So one is how to print a message in Python is using the print command. So we can use a single quotes or a double quotes as well. Within a cell can have a multiple statements. When you run this particular cell, all the commands has been written in the particular cell will be get executed. Whenever you wanted to print multiple message in a single print statement, you must separated by the comma. This is how you run. Okay, any question? No question is clear. Okay, let's also do some of the expressions on soil side. Any questions? Let me know. Otherwise, I want to add soon. Example, expression, equations, operators, arithmetic operators in Python. So you know what are the arithmetic operators we have in any programming language or anywhere in the mathematics?
Plus, minus,
Plus,
multiplication.
minus. Example, I want to do a print 4 plus 4. Okay. I execute now, you get an error. You see what is happening? You're getting an
Errors.
error. Syntax error or invalid syntax. Syntax is the one. Syntax is nothing but the command I given to the Python to execute. It is not correct. It is getting a syntax error. It's saying that your commands I'm not able to understand. What Python is saying for me is you have a syntax. Syntax error is the one. It doesn't have grammatical error. It is a grammatical mistake. For example, I say something in my own language you don't understand. That means here I given a command to execute. Python is unable to explain it or understand it. That's why it is getting a syntax error. What is an error here is this is not a valid Python command. Python is not an information. Just I have an information. It is not a command. I just wanted you to know there is some Python arithmetic operators. I have written it, but it is not a, but when you execute a command, it's trying to execute every content of your cell, correct? It is trying to execute every content, but I don't want to execute this command, but I need to keep it. Either I can remove it and run, it will definitely run, but I want to keep that information for your understanding. I want to ignore from by execution. For that purpose, we are using an hash. Any statement is start from the hash is called comments. It's called comments. They are ignored from the execution. They are ignored from the execution. Look at here now. You see that 8. Correct. What happened? Both these two statements I have commented out. That means they do not get executed. Only the lines in the cell, they are uncommented, will be get executed. Let's have more operators. Let's say print 4 minus 4. Correct. So we can have print division 4 divided by 4. print 4, what is that? Multiply by 4. Okay. Now I return, I do get all the 6 outputs, 4 outputs, whatever I have. But here there is something confusion. From which statement the output is coming from, correct? 4 plus 4, 8. Where is what is this meaning? Like what is coming out? It is a addition, result of an addition, result of a subtraction, result of division and a multiplication. I wanted to write a more elaborative information. What I'm going to do is I'm combining both. This is called your expressions or in equation. Along with I'm going to combine with a text. Example, look at here. Result of sum. Okay. So anyone can guess, will it execute or not? I have a value statement. Will it execute or not?
No.
It will not execute. As I said, whenever you have multiple things in a single statement, what we should do? We should separate it by comma. So I have an expression, I have a statement. Both should be separated by comma. Okay. Sum of result of sum is equal to 4 plus 4. Like that, I can have it other things like I wanted to add. Sorry. So now I wanted to have this result of subtraction, result of anything. I just wanted to have. Got it? See what happened? I written the statement, comma, followed by expression. Here, any question? Like that, you have summary. I'll leave it to you guys to fill this result of a division, result of a multiplication. You can try. So there is some more expressions or operators we have. Let's see what you want to find an exponent. What is an exponent? Power.
Power.
Yeah, this is called a power. Example, 4 to the power of 2 is 4 to the power of 3. What is it meaning? 4 will be
4
multiplied by 3 times. Okay. All you know, just I want to teach you the operators in Python. That's it. I know you know all of you. What is that? Arithmetic operations, but I want to know how we use it. We called floor divisor. Floor divisor. What is that meaning? We'll see. And other one we have is percentile. Percentile. Okay, let's see. Understand how it is works. I'm going to say print 4 into 3. Okay, what is 4 into 3? 4 to the power of 3 does 4 will be multiplied by 3 times. It is going to be like 4 into 4 into 4. So let's see floor divisor. What is meaning of floor divisor? Okay, result of power. Okay. Next, I want to print result of a floor division. Let's see what is a floor divisor does. 5 double C. Let's see what is it. So what is giving actually example? I say 16 divided by 3. What it is giving? Anyone can guess? Hmm? It is giving a quotient. You know what is the meaning of a quotient?
Quotient.
Yeah.
Quotient is nothing but example. You have a number like 20. You divide it by 7. What is your quotient here? Quotient is 7 to the 14. 2 is your quotient. And 6 is your remainder, correct? So the same thing here. Black slash gives your quotient. Quotient is the one that is divisible less. You know what is meaning of quotient, all of you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Quotient. So this is going to give the double is going to give your quotient. Double star is going to give your power. Double backslash is going to give your floor divisor or a quotient. I want to find a remainder. Let's see how to find a remainder. Example, I divide 5 modular 3. Is it going to give your remainder? Percentile gives your remainder. Okay. Percentile gives your remainder. So example, same thing I'm going to use like see here. Reminder. Remind means after division, what is left out? 16 percentile 3. That gives your reminder. Got it? 3 5 is 15. 5 is your quotient. And 1 is your reminder. Got it? Clear question? Any question here?
No, sir.
Okay. See, very simple thing is you need to love this. That's it. The Python is very simple. Only thing is I request you to don't backlog it. Maybe it is very easy when I'm trying out, but when you put your hands dirty, just 30, 40 days, 30 days. If you learn daily 30 minutes for 30 days, you can be a master. You can proudly say that you know the Python. You can clear any interviews. Okay. I know what questions they will ask in Python in interviews. I'll teach you. But thing is, you need to just don't listen and forget. Try to practice it 30 minutes, not more than that. So you will going to have good understanding of how to Python. It's not like I'm now to making you the expert. I wanted to make you the intermediate level. On top of it, based on your area of interest, somebody wanted to go for Selenium, somebody wanted AI ML, somebody wanted to go data analyst, data analysis roles, we can use that because Python is a ocean. It is a very big, that's why it is called Python, big snake. It has been growth very fast. But I cannot teach everything. I am teaching you the fundamentals and intermediate level. And that you can create a branch. Somebody want to data science, somebody want to Python automation, somebody want to data analyst role. You can divert and but this course, what we are training, it is from the intro perspective, especially for the freshers, especially for the tech support guys. Somebody says, you know, any programming language? Yes, I know. Which one? Python. Can you write some scripting? Yes, I can do. That is the extent I'm going to teach. Okay. So next is okay. Very example. This we use it very often. The reminder. So what is the logic behind finding odd and even number? When you call it as a number, is an odd number or even number? When the number is called odd or even number?
Some number divided by 2.
Divided by 2 is even.
Equal to 0.
Mhm.
Even.
If a number is divided by 2, the remainder is 0. Okay, I'm writing a note here. See, I want to write a note. That's where I'm using a comment. Number divided by 2. If remainder is 0, called even number. If number is what? Remainder is 1, is called odd number. Example, 3 is an even or not number? Odd number, correct? Yes. So that's why you get a reminder as when the moment later on I'll teach you how to determine number is even or not. But as of now, this is where we use ways most of the times finding an even or number. We use a percentile to divide a number by 2. Then you check for the remainder. Okay. See, I'm not using a print. So I'm not using it directly. I'm displaying the results. There is no print, just it displays. Okay, I'm just displaying. Okay, let's see 4 divided by percentile 2. It is going to remainder is 0. Okay, so there are two ways you can test your results. See why I'm printing. Printing is just a matter of your knowing your result. Correct. I'm just printing on the console to see what is my output. Here you can also use without print a statement, you can also display your result. Displays the result. Example, on top of it, you have any other statement. You have any other statement, it will be only the last one will be displayed. Look at here. What happened? Here I not use any print statement. I am displaying. I'm doing a displaying. But what happened? We have multiple displays. Only the last statement value will be displayed. The previous one is overwritten by your latest one. Example, you wanted to print both. You can use a print statement, but it's fine. I just tested my result. Okay, I just tested my, I doesn't want to read it again one more time. You can leave it. You can write a multiple things in your, without print also you can display. It is a display, not printing, but display will be erased your previously displayed messages. Otherwise, you can also write like multiple statements within separated by comma. Okay, this also you can do. Don't worry why output is coming in a single brackets. That we will learn as we progress. As of now, just remember. Let's try to recap what you have done. Looks to be very simple for me. I don't know how you are feeling it, but very, very simple programming. Any text message you wanted to print, you are using a single quote or a double quote. Never try to mix it single quotes or a double quote. You start with a single quote, try to end with a single quote. You can have a multiple print statement within a cell. Example, look this. I can have multiple executable statements. This is called Python executable statement. It is a Python statement that get executed. How to execute a given cell? You can use a run button or you can use a control enter. So a print statement can have multiple messages, but ensure that each one is separated by comma. Okay. Now we can also learn arithmetics. We have different arithmetics we have. Along with you can also understood how we can combine printing a message along with your expressions or an equation. Only thing is you need to remember you should use a comma for the separator. Next, we understood the quotient, floor divisor, remainder. These are very important operators we use along with the normal operators, addition, multiplication, division. We are also using this. Okay, let's learn last one. You understood all of you. There is an and guys, you can, I have no problem. You can bring me any topic you wanted to learn. Maybe not now, because first you need to understand all the fundamentals. 10-15 classes, just you need to understand the fundamental of the Python programming. Once you learn, you bring me a topic, what you wanted to learn, your area of interest. If possible, I will also teach that. But you need to do explore yourself. I want to learn this. I'll give you a documentation where you can explore. But to try to explore yourself and any interested topic you wanted to learn from me, definitely you can bring me in the class. I'm going to happy to teach that also. Most of you know there is a rule. Example, take this as an example, okay? Okay, what is an output, guys? Output of this? Hmm?
0, sir.
0.
0.
0.
Let's
0.
try
0.
and execute and see. It's 1.
1.
What
1.
happened?
0. 4 by
See,
4.
when you
Yes,
have a
sir. 1.
multiple, I think you all
Mod
go back to
mass.
your college, school,
Yeah.
7th standard, 3rd standard, you should go. Done?
We use
One
mod
minute.
Mass
module.
method. Yeah.
Yeah, see, thing is here we have a called bit mass rule, or see what happened is we call operator precedence. Operator precedence. I don't know precedence, precedence. Spell I don't know precedence, precedence. Okay. What is meaning operator precedence is like this. It is always we work on that. We have something called bid mass rule or bud mass rule, or many people call different ways.
Mod mass.
Okay, bod mass, bid mass, okay, all are same. So what happened is when you have multiple expressions, you have multiple arithmetic operators in a SQL equation. This is called equation is arithmetic equation or expression. You have multiple operators. You have a divisor, addition, and you have a subtraction. So what happened when you have multiple such thing is multiple operators you have is the division is going to always work first. Division happens first. Then you have a multiplication followed by addition followed by subtraction. Okay. So what is happening along to as per this rule, this is called a bid mass rule. Okay, we have a division, multiplication, addition, and a subtraction. Okay. So according to this, division should always happen first because he is the strongest. We call operator precedence. Which operator is more preferred to the other operator? According to this, the division should happen first. followed by which operator should happen?
Addition.
If there is no multiplication,
Multiplication.
then addition
So
should
next will
happen.
be
Then
addition.
addition is going to happen. Then left out is your subtraction. That's the reason you got an answer as 1. 3 minus 1 is 3 minus 2 is your 1 is your answer. Correct? So that's what we have. But I want.
Sir, instead of single slash,
Sorry?
we can
Instead of
give double slash there.
yeah, double slash we have an
Four
operator
divided by
precedence.
4.
Yeah, that is also more preferred to the. This is also more preferred to the other division. Okay, I'll explain that later. So now you have this one. You understood now? But I wanted to do this is a first operation. What is the first operation I have to do? First operation I want to do is something like this. 4 plus 2 should happen first. Then it should be divided by 4. Look at here. Same equation. But I wanted to prefer to do first is my addition. That's the reason I'm going to put that in an bracket. Okay. So that's why we have an bracket. Bracket is taking the more precedence over the other. Okay. Then I have it as a B. Okay. So what happened? You see the same result? Definitely not. There is a two different results you get. What happens in this case? First bracket is try to open because as per the BIDMAS rule or operator precedence, the bracket should be executed first. Okay, bracket will execute 4 plus 2 becomes 6. Then which operator executed next? 4 divided by 6. I don't know how much it is. Then division by negative. So this is how the brackets are get opened. Okay. So now example you have something like this. 5. Okay. Clear as this one? Any question? We have another operator. BO stands for what, guys? E or O?
O stands for off.
I call E. E as for exponent. Exponent is your example. You have double star. What happens now? Sorry, let's put the result here. Other one. Okay. So which what is an order in which it gets solved? This one, third one. How it is get solved? See, as per this, multiplication happens, division happens. Which one happens first? You have all three operators. You have an exponent, multiplication, and division. According to these rules, BIDMAS rule, which one should supposed to execute first?
Exponent.
Exponent. 4 to the 4 power of 4 is 64 into 2. 64 into 2 is 128. Divided by 2 is your 256. Sorry, 256 is the answer. 4 to the power of 4 is 256. Sorry, 128. Correct? Then multiply by 2 is a 56. Divided by 2 is your 256 again. So you need to understand what is the meaning of a BIDMAS rule. BIDMAS rule is bracket, exponent, division, So whenever equation has multiple operators, that get be solved in the BIDMAS rule. Clear? I want you to explore yourself. What happens if, what is an operator precedence? You try. Okay, this is, I want you to try all those things. Even I don't know, try yourself. Okay. What is the operator precedence for operator precedence for floor? Then this you need to try. Which one is execute first among them? Got it? And this. Okay, you will try yourself and
Yes,
see,
sir.
try to write an expression and see out what is your operator precedence when you use a double floor, power as well as a divisor. Okay. We'll do it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. Plus 2. So now I have multiple things. Okay. Okay. As per this, which one get execute first? Try out this
Bracket.
one. Bracket. Within the bracket, which one first execute?
7 into 7.
7 7 sir. 7.
7 sevens up. Because first is your
49.
bracket should open, because that is the precedence you have bracket. Within the bracket again it is has to follow the Bidmas rules. Okay. So plus first is your 7 sevens of 49, that gets solved because multiplication is powerful than the addition. 7 sevens of 49 plus 6 is your 55. Next, what happens?
55 divided by 5.
Division.
Division, because you have both the operator division and the multiplication. As per this, division happens first, then multiplication happens. Let's see the output is going to be 52.
20.
Definitely 22. Sorry, it is going to be 22. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll end it here. That's it. This is what 40 minutes daily I'll take. 40 minutes, 30 days. I'm going to make you very comfortable. But thing is, the equivalent effort you should also put in, because it is a free class. I know we are not charging. The thing is, I wanted to make this very easy for everyone because I have seen multiple people struggling. And I made a promise to my previous students that I'm going to teach Python. I did not get a time to teach. Combinedly, I decided something I need to give back to my students, because many thousands of students I trained, but I promised them I'll teach a Python program. I did not teach. This is one platform. I wanted to give it back to everyone. That's why we are not charging for everyone. But you should not seeing that you are not paying for this, you should not learn. Is not the thing. You think you paid for it. Okay. Otherwise, you go and do a charity for poor people. If I don't want to take money. If you think without paying you cannot learn, then do a charity for someone who need. Then you learn. Just I'm kidding. But equivalent efforts is required to learn. Otherwise, when I'm typing, because I'm doing it for many, many years, it looks very simple for me because I have done this training, I've done this coding for many years. Everything looks for me. But you guys, when you do it, you make a lot of mistakes. Mistakes is your learning. Okay. Try to put your hands dirty. Try to learn basic things. Yes, looks like everything easy on the first day. As we progress, things are getting complex. Okay. So hopefully you enjoyed today class. Same time we'll meet tomorrow. Please do not just listen and keep quiet. Try to practice.
Sir, link
Any
will be
questions now?